Welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K24 All Stars as the team of the Evolution, who are ranked second in the tournament, are going to take on the team of Bray Wyatt, who are ranked first in the tournament. These two teams don't really need to win this match, but it's all about the dominance and a bit of prediction of which team is actually the best in the tournament. Batista connects with the Batista bomb first. Usually it's Bray Wyatt who connects with the finisher first, but it's Batista, probably the best competitor in all of my tournaments. Could start this from Evolution, who has managed to qualify in every tournament I've hosted in the semifinals and the finals. Even though their luck hasn't been as good in 2K24 in terms of winning the tournaments, converting those victories, they have an incredible performance in group stages every time. The highest amount of losses they have had is 3 out of 9, which is very good. The even teams like have with Roman Reigns and all that, when they lose a lot of matches, and Undertaker lost 5 out of 9 this year. So no team is as consistent as Evolution. Now Batista reverses a finisher and now just tried to drag him back to the ring, but he couldn't. Batista has a very good variation of the Batista bomb on the floor, but he rarely goes for it. It's a very human thing to do. For example, like if CPU plays it, they're never going to do it. It's just a thing that a real player would do. And the good thing about Evolution is that if one of them doesn't perform, someone will. And it's a never bad loss for Evolution. Randy Orton and Ric Flair obviously very good superstars. And if Triple H doesn't qualify in the other group, he's coming in place of Ric Flair and makes the team even more stronger. Finally, Mandible Claw connects from the Fiend onto Batista, who's taking his first finisher. And what about Bray Wyatt? Just Mandible Claws and stab heels. Just he's so quick. His moveset is so good in the game. A lot of people complain about how bad or inaccurate his moveset is. I understand that the DLC could have been better, but other than that, I think his moveset has been pretty good in general. The Fiend's moveset, especially his regular grapple, his running moves. This is Abigail he does from the corner. All of them are very good moves, very good looking moves, but he doesn't go for the finisher, which usually went for so easily in last year's game. That was the advantage he had. That's why his team was so good. This year he has struggled a bit, but his partners have always compensated for him because Ruthless Aggression, another team with Randy Orton in it, and now it's the Beast Bomb into RKO incoming, another finisher on the Fiend. This could eliminate him. It's a big finisher. Batista and Randy Orton, Evolution Magic. The Fiend is going to break it up. But this is really good stuff from the Evolution. Now Ric Flair has been tagged in. It's very difficult to beat a team with such a cohesiveness, and it's one of those rare teams in the tournament which has a super finish, like tag team finisher. I think I've been calling it super finisher for a very long time in this match, but I think a lot of people understand what it is. It's a tag team finisher. Super finish is a rarity in these kinds of tournaments. Normally it's Hulk Hogan and Cody Rhodes who hits that. Undertaker has charged up his super finisher, but he rarely ever hits that. I don't know what Batista's planning there, but he was on the top rope. He has gone for the splash. The insane range of Batista too. He can go for the top rope moves with such ease. I think they haven't paid attention to Batista as much and haven't cared to actually optimize him in the game. That's been the problem. But Randy Orton with the carry gets reversed. Bray Wyatt, Elite, another DLC character with a DDT. That reversal of the DDT is one of the slowest or laggiest moves in the game. Now Elite Bray Wyatt gets reversed, elbowed in the head by Randy Orton, another very prolific competitor in the tournaments. He has one of the best 1v4 clutches in history. He's done that a lot of times, especially in the late cycles of the game. In the previous year's version wars, he did incredibly well with Edge, who I dearly miss in the tournaments. I like Edge. Like his work ethic was insane. I didn't watch WWE very early on in my life. Like I started watching in like COVID, so my knowledge about ruthless aggression era is a bit limited. Why is Randy Orton going for the Batista bomb? And now it's RKO from Batista. This needs to be fixed in the game, but I don't know how they're going to do that. I know the jitter, but that's not a PC thing, it's just a game thing. The Fiend doesn't save his partner. Batista now is very close to having a finish. He just needs to hit another move. A very good slam and now a second reach. Batista has another finisher and a knee drop. A very calculated, okay, foot to the face. It's not a knee drop. That's good stuff. Possum pin, free signature meter for Batista. Bray Wyatt hasn't played like a top dog in this match. He's not looked like he's the first ranked competitor in this tournament. And now Batista has reversed so many times. I think this is a comeback of Batista in tournaments. He hasn't played that well, but the way he's playing, it's very reminiscent of 2K23. Like, it's so difficult to eliminate him in the lead parts of the game, and the reverses up at the crucial points made him so strong. And I think Batista bite was incoming if Brevard was a bit slower. And now Mandible clowned Batista, but he's not going to go down that easily. He's taking his second finish, I'm pretty sure. Randy Orton with the same, and Ric Flair and Randy Orton are a good amount of health, so that also needs to be taken in consideration. Only Elite Brave Y23 is in good enough condition, who has been the key for the team in this tournament. And I waited for this DLC to drop because there were rumors in like late July when I was actually planning this tournament that these two versions of Brave White are going to come in. So just waiting for a while. But a Batista bomb, you just give him a bit of distance and he will just go for the Batista bomb so quickly. And now even the 23 version of Fiend has taken a finisher. It's never a good sign. Because you need to preserve one of your members who is usually the one who finishes off for the team. And Batista normally does that, but since Randy Orton has done that a lot more better this year, he gets the better opportunity. And now Sister Abigail, Batista still survives that, but he's going to use his resiliency. He's taken a lot of big hits in this match, but he has done his job. He's hit so many big finishes. No mandible claw. Whip again gets reversed. Batista doesn't have a corner finisher. He does have a super finisher, which is in the corner, but it's not technically his finisher. But I've seen him do that, but it's not his finisher. A lot of super finishes are just like Team in Pieces super finish is just super joke slam. Even Kane's super finish is just super joke slam. Something they haven't done. But on the other hand, people's like Batista, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, they have really good super finishers. Batista, again, with the distance, goes for the Batista bomb and damages the 23 version of Bray Wyatt. And this is not looking good. There has to be a miracle involved for Bray Wyatt in order to win this match. Both teams have all the members logged out. Both of the current members don't have resiliency. It looks like it's equal, but look at Randy Orton's Ric Flair's health. I said that a bit back, but at that point the Fiend had full health, and now finally the Fiend with a finisher. Randy Orton is legal. He doesn't have a finisher. And now the whip gets reversed. This has been the worst part of the game. Period. The whips have just removed every single realism aspect there is in the game. The creators have tried so hard to make the game look real, like the modeling and stuff, how the characters look, how the environment looks. The arena looks really good. The panels look generic, but the arenas itself, in like the top views and all that, it looks really good. But the customization aspect of the game, the gameplay, the core part has been lacking a lot of main features, and that's what 2K24 and even 22 was lacking. 23 was a lot more polished. It had such a good AI. Like, I know I'm praising 23 a lot because that was one of those games which got my channel a bit of views. 24 didn't get me a lot of views, but it's also the problem with the game. 24 was publicized a lot because it was Cody's story, but in terms of the game, it wasn't as good. Now, Fiend takes a big move. I think even Randy's going to get counted out with that. If that happens, and somehow Evolution, despite being so ahead in this match, is just a man down, and now Bray Wyatt might win this match. It's like another match in which luck has been involved. Is this a figure 4 leg lock? It doesn't look like one. It's a signature. Is this like twist? I think it's a signature. I've assigned it as a signature. It is a signature. Rick goes for the cover. Elite Bray Wyatt hasn't taken that match. If Randy Orton was still standing, I would have given this match to Evolution 100%. But since Randy's gone, and he didn't take someone else with him, like he took someone else with him, but he didn't take. How can I say it? Like if Elite Bray Wyatt 23 was if Fiend Bray Wyatt 23 would have been out, the match would have been very equal. But that was the weaker Fiend anyways. And he didn't have a finish, I think. He did have one, but would have mattered a lot. But this version, another mandible claw gets reversed. This is the power of evolution. Now finally, Ric Flair is going to show us how it's done. Figure full leg lock. First finisher from Flair. That eliminates Bray Wyatt, and I can't believe how good this match has been. Like, it's been a bit wonky because the AI is like that, but sometimes the AI does things which makes the matches so much more unique. The glitches make the game so much good. I saw in someone's video, like, two finishes were hitting, like, you can coordinate finishes, and another mandible claw, but Ric Flair's first finish that he's taken. He's going to break that up. The referee signed that he broke it up before he actually broke it up. Now Ric Flair is going to chop him. The Fiend is going to reciprocate and turn him around. This usually gets reversed, and it still does get reversed. And now another whip that will get reversed, and now the Fiend will get enough signature meter, and that will work well for the Fiend because Ric Flair doesn't have the best resistance stats in the game. Now the Fiend was probably planning for the corner signature, but he couldn't get it, so he just leaned him on the ropes. It's not a bad idea. Better than getting hit and then getting hit by a finisher. Sister Abigail gets reversed, and now Ric Flair goes for the atomic drop, damages the legs, and Ric Flair, despite all of the weird things that happen in this match, prevails over Bray Wyatt, whose team has lost their first match of the tournament. It sounds unbelievable by the performance, but it's evolution though. Like, if you lose to evolution, it's no shame. I know Group A has favorite Roman Reigns and all that, big teams, but evolution is the real deal. They are the most consistent team despite the power creep in this year's game, and they have managed to win another match. They are on the top of the table now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a very good day.